Suspect, camera testament with that. Too much FrankPaddy. Keep going.
It was so scary.
Oh yeah, you didn't bring your shield, no?
No, the weight of it.
Aye.
I did 20-minute walk.
I brought the spear. I left the spear on the bus.
Oh, yeah, the close the borders. That's the whole reason we're there, just so you know. It's not saying against you, you have to do your job, whatever. But if we can speak to him, at the end of the day, responsibility falls on his shoulders to offer the immigration factor. Close the borders. That's all. That's what we're here for.
Yeah, I'll find out what it's here. I don't know what it's here. I'll find out.
Yeah, thanks. Tell them that I'm going to call weekly protests here every single week, every Wednesday. And if it doesn't work, we're going to call them every single day. Both the opposite of the migration back and comes out and speaks to me right now. He knows me. My name's Colin McGettrick. During the water protest, I was in the High Court 16 times with Jim O'Callaghan at the bar stop for Irish water, right? Trying to get me in jail. But here's the funny thing. Later on that night in prime time with Claire Burnshaw, he was saying Irish water is a quango and it should be abolished. But on the other hand, during the day, he's trying to get me done and put in jail. So here I am again today. He's doing the same carry on. I'm going to pull him on this way in here. He's virtually signaling the media saying, you know, there's too many people coming in. Simon Harris come out and say it. Neil March come out and say it, saying the same thing. So basically they're following fascists. They're calling us all along. We're just bullshit, you know what I mean? We're not racist. We're just here because it's a safety issue. There's too many lunatics getting into the country. We know in South Down Street there was 2 African black men there that stabbed each other to death, both sex offenders shouldn't have been here. That's the whole reason that draws us here. Not about race. We're not particularly hate against any particular race or record. So you know, you can pass on the message. We're here because Jim O'Callaghan is not doing his job properly. I want to make it official. I'll call for his resignation if I get to speak to him. That's what I'm going to ask him directly. He should resign because he's not fit for purpose. Because a proper minister would serve his country and serve the people who voted him in. You know, if there's concerns about safety in this country with the amount of women and children being raped, the 10-year-olds being raped in the City West, the proper minister for migration would just say, right, we're making mistakes here, close the borders, send them back, you know what I mean, and put them in detention centres and get them out of the country. But that's not happening. And what we have is virtual signalling. Like since the protest we had here last week, Jim has come out in the media and said, you know, we sent home 50 people there. Yesterday, came out in the media, we sent home 50 people. What's 50 people considering the amount of people coming into the country? There's probably a couple of
Quarter of a million in a year.
Every day, a couple of hundred come into the country, you know. And then I want to pull them on this as well. The government are actually flying in, are letting an African airliner called TUV Airlines coming into the country in Baldonnel. I've had 3 photographs sent to me from people that's policing, you know, kind of watching in their own time, Baldonnel Airport. And I Googled what's TUV Airlines, and it comes up, it's a South African airline, and I was told by people competence connected to the government, he says that they're flying in Somalians into the country. The Somalians, just for the record, Somalia has one of the highest ISIS member rates in the whole of the African continent. There's one highest ever football. So the government is deliberately flying in unvetted Somalians that could be members of ISIS, you know. You have people that's been employed by City West hotels raping 10-year-old children, and you know you have women and children being stabbed all over the country. Actually, more than this, hundreds of victims. It has to stop. So, if you could kindly say to Jim O'Callaghan that we will be back here every week until he speaks to us, right? And until the opposite of the migration pact to close the borders, and if he and I'm also calling for his resignation. But if he doesn't do that, and a weekly protest is not significant enough, we'll do it daily, every day, and the numbers will draw. So, you know, they'll get much bigger from here today. You know, last week with the first one. Well, it was actually 4 times being here, but we're getting publicity, a lot of traction online now. So I'm calling for a lot of people around the country to attend the protest with us. And if we get enough people here, we can close both ends of the streets. And Mr. O'Callaghan won't be getting anywhere here to operate his, you know, his position in government, which he shouldn't be in at the end of the day, because he's not fit for purpose. You know, he's allowing all these scumbags to come into the country. You know, the majority of them are unvetted. The majority of them, you know, seem to be nefarious people. You know what I mean? They're here just for the free ride, for free homes, for free welfare, for free everything, and you know. The attacks have to stop on our women and children, and it's up to us all around the country to come here and join us at the protest every Wednesday at 1 o'clock. So if you can do that first, please, pass on the message to Jim O'Callaghan. We appreciate it. Thanks very much. Thank you.
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks, folks.
No worries, Bill.
So we let you in there. He's not the same touch. You know what I mean? So that could made could be there. Yeah. So I think we should hang on. Any is free. I don't want to hang on 3 o'clock there.
I think he made
It's a possibility. You know what? I'm not saying it. There's the water protest. He was the barrister trying to get me in jail in the water protest. 16 points for High Court. So the second man says, look, as Jim was now have a speaking down both sides of now. Like he was on Irish. Sorry, he was on point time later that after trying to do in the High Court saying, you know, Irish waters of mango should be abolished. But yet in the fucking daytime, he's trying to do me get me
Huh?
to prison.
I'm good. How are you?
Right,
Great to
right.
see you.
And on the other hand, that like
No, Countess is pissed off with the Irish people.
He's saying like there's too many
She's
people.
gone back into her grave.
50 people there's no use. But then like, on the other hand, they're letting TUV Airlines fly to Baldonal. I don't know that's an African airline. They're bringing Somalians in, and I said it there. Somalia has the highest amount of ISIS members in fucking the African continent. So these countries are coming in from ISIS. They're gonna just there's gonna be like what's happening in England. It's already happening here. It's gonna be more that shit happening every day of the week. And it's up to us to fucking do it and stop it. You know what I mean? It's gonna pass the nation. I'm not saying there. It's gonna be weekly protest. If not, these people could be a day and see what happens. You know.
Yeah, no, we know.
I think we might meet you. I think
We know.
the floor looks wrong.
Can you read that easily?
Yeah. Close the buyers.
I know.
No, I'm joking. No. Close the borders. Yeah.
I got a phone call from him literally an hour ago. Can you make the sign? Please. Oh, trust me. I'm happy to pay the $2 at the moment. So,
Yeah.
That's what I put in the stars.